So there are a few ways to handle the discrepancies caused by the Electoral College. There's something called the Popular Vote Interstate Compact, which is where state legislatures make it state law that their electors will go to whoever wins the national popular vote. 17 states, and DC have joined onto that compact. We would, of course, need all of them to do it. We could also just go for a straight ticket popular vote. One person, one vote, no other, middleman or in between. The cons there, I don't know that this is necessarily a con, but the cons there are that the major population centers would usually decide the elections. Oh no, elections decided by the people in the places where the people live, whatever. Another option is uncapping the House. We have not increased the number of members in the House of Representatives since the 20s. And our population has quadrupled since then. Because the Electoral College is tied to the number of representatives that a state has in Congress. So, for example, Wyoming has 1 member of Congress and 2 senators. So they have 3 electoral votes. The problem is that California also has only 2 senators. So the Electoral College votes that Wyoming has are much more powerful than the ones that California has. If we uncapped the House and made it so that each representative didn't represent any more than, 100,000 people, the number of representatives that California had would explode. The number of representatives that Wyoming has would not change, probably too much. So that would mean that California's electoral power in the Electoral College would get much bigger. So that would be a way to functionally fix the Electoral College without really having to change anything. And that is a simple act of Congress. The legislation that has capped the House at, where it is right now at 435, was signed in 1929 by Congress, and we could just sign new legislation. There's lots of questions about that, where would we put all those people? The Capitol building is only but so small. They'd have to work from home in the places where they live, next to the people they represent. I don't think that's a bad thing. So those are a couple ideas.